Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Skull Army and friends. SkullCrusher here. It is Wednesday, September the 8th, 2021. And yes, we're coming right back at you with another Boom Beach video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the new trophy available as a decoration in Boom Beach, part as the new update. You don't even need to be an HQ25 player to take part in the chicken trophy decoration. And Skull Army, new reviewers who are watching, I am going to show you how to unlock the chicken trophy and place it as a decoration on your island. So remember, guys, do not forget to leave a like on today's video. If you are new, metaphorically speaking, consider grabbing a stick of dynamite. I know, sounds a little crazy, but then go run over to the subscribe button, okay? Place that stick of dynamite beside the subscribe button. Light that stick of dynamite, run away, and then blow up the subscribe button. So now we're going to dive on in, and I'm going to show you how to unlock the chicken trophy. That's right, guys. Buck. And look at that, the chicken trophy. I've actually got it already placed on my Captain Borealis account, Skull Army. I'm going to show you how to place it if you already have an account that is registered to a Supercell ID. All you need to go is go into your decorations tab, and you will see it available in your decorations tab. Supercell ID statue. I've already built the maximum amount, which is 1. And if you do have an account that is not registered to a Supercell ID, you do need to register it to a Supercell ID to be able to place the new, not chicken trophy, but Supercell ID statue. And of course, if you do take a good look at it, Skull Army, it's a resemblance of all Supercell games in one beautiful trophy. We've got the helmet from Boom Beach. We've got the chicken from Heyday. It does look like there's a little bit of a wheat behind there from Heyday as well. We've also got the crown from Clash Royale and Clash of Clans. And of course, it does look like we've got the Brawl Stars star emblem on there as well, with a beautiful, looks like almost a navy-ish blue, not really navy-ish blue, bluish base, and just all together, guys, honestly, it is a pretty cool looking trophy. And if you are already connected to Supercell ID, go into your decorations tab, you will find it there. If you are not connected to a Supercell ID, you will have to register to a Supercell ID to make it happen. So guys, first thing you have to do is you have to go into your settings tab. So we're going to get a big red arrow on the screen to help us out with that. So your settings tab is exactly where this big red arrow is pointing. Thank you, big red arrow. We're going to get rid of that big red arrow, and now we're going to jump right in to the settings tab. Now, directly above my webcam here, you can actually see the Supercell ID. So we are actually going to press that. And when we do press the Supercell ID, when you are logged into it, it's going to bring you into your friends menu. And right now on my Captain Borealis account, I do only have one friend. A shout out to Wyatt, aka Sonny's YouTube Adventures here. Wyatt, I know you're going to love this when you see this, buddy. And the cool thing about also the new Supercell ID here is when you do actually click your friends, and if your friends are playing other Supercell games, it will actually show you their progress. I mean, Boom Beach is kind of left in the dark here, but you can see Brawl Stars. I can see the experience level and trophies. Same with Clash of Clans, Town Hall and trophies, Clash Royale, Arena level and trophies, and of course the farm level for Heyday as well. So very, very cool on that. And you are also able to change your avatar and pick a background color for that avatar as well. Of course, with myself playing Boom Beach, I do like to stick to the Boom Beach avatars. They do have a Zuka, they do have a Dr. Terror, and of course they do have a Heavy as well. I am sticking with the Heavy avatar, and I do have the orange background on my Captain Borealis account. So what we're going to do next here, guys, is essentially we need to go into the settings in the Supercell ID here. So we're going to get the Admiral here from Warships to help us out. There we go. And why does he always look constipated? I honestly have no idea. Honestly, man, some fiber would go a really long way for you. So thank you, Admiral. He's pointing at the settings area inside the settings in the Supercell ID. So we're going to get rid of the Admiral right now. And before we do actually go into the settings, Skull Army, I'm going to bring up a block on the screen, because when we do actually click that settings, it's actually going to bring me over. And if I didn't have that block there, you would actually see the email that I do have connected for the Supercell ID with my Captain Borealis account. And, you know, for privacy reasons, I would like to keep that email private. I don't care. Take a look at my name, and then, of course, my player tag as well. But yes, and then of course right beside where it does where I do have the screen blocked out, there is a logout button as well. So you will be pressing that logout button. I'm going to press that logout button right now, and it's going to ask me, you're about to log out, game progress will be saved. So yes, we are going to confirm that. So now when we do log back in here, it's actually going to bring up my current Supercell IDs, which I think is really, really cool right here. As you can see, I do have SkullCrusher, I do have Captain Borealis, and I've got one of my accounts in the 10 Old Friends Task Force, which is what I've named this account, 10 OF-Skull-AH, and the AH is just a reminder for the email that I have there. You can see all the player tags as well, of course the avatars with the player backgrounds. Now all these accounts will have the chicken statue. Even I'm calling it the chicken statue. We'll have the Supercell ID statue. Now if you do not have an account registered to an ID, we're actually going to get rid of this block for a second here. So let's get rid of that block there. You would go to register a Supercell ID. So you would click that, make sure to use a valid email address to receive your verification code, continue. And this is where you would actually enter a valid email that's not already connected to an account. If you have an email that's already connected to an account for a Supercell ID, you will not be able to use it again. You will need to use an email that is not connected to an account with the Supercell ID already. So you would just input your email, you would re-input it. I would recommend, receive the news and updates from Supercell. It's always good to stay in the loop. And then you would register that account here. And once you register that account, you will go into your decorations tab and you will find that chicken, aka the Supercell ID trophy. So if we do go back over and we do log in to the Supercell ID, now we are going to log in to Supercell ID. So we're going to continue. So I'm going to actually be blocking out the screen again here. Let's block that out right there. We are going to pop my email in here. Now, once again, Skull Army, this is the email that I am going to be using that is connected to the account for the Supercell ID. And this is going to be my other SkullCrusher account that is in 10 Old Friends here. So there we go. Now, before we continue, guys, I'm actually going to block out the screen again, because when we do actually log in here and make our way over to the next screen, you're going to see a verification code has been sent to blank. Enter the verification code. So we're now going to enter that code so we can log into this account and claim that Supercell ID, aka the chicken statue. So I've got my code right over here, and I don't care if you guys see this one right here. It looks like it is 199421. So absolutely fantastic. We're going to submit that, confirm. So now we're going to log in. Let's get rid of those blocks on the screen right there, because now it's just going to log me into my other SkullCrusher account here. And absolutely beautiful. That's right. The game's always been a little bit glitchy here ever since the updates. But nonetheless here, we are now logged in. And if I now go into my decorations tab, I got a lot of trophies that I do need to place on this account here. But nonetheless, guys, there it is. The Supercell ID statue. So we're going to click the chicken trophy, aka the Supercell ID statue. We're going to place that down. And Skull Army and friends, that is how you get the Supercell ID statue, aka the chicken statue. Bok. Well, all right, guys. Remember, do not forget to leave a like if you found this video informational. If you found it useful, educational, yada yada. If you were new and you actually were digging this, honestly, guys, blow up that subscribe button. Would mean a lot to me. But we will officially be wrapping up the video. Now, I think it's time to make like a Tom and cruise. Or, we can also make like a baby and head out. Peace, guys. We'll catch you later.